Hi, this is Dave of L. David Likes Photography, and I have an artist friend that wanted to know how to watermark an image. And this is a really simple technique inside Photoshop. And you go to the text tool here, and takes a little bit of time for it to load once you click on it to load all the fonts. So I've clicked on it. I'm still waiting for the text tool to open. There it goes. Okay, we're going to use Comic Sans MS font in the bold. Okay, um, click somewhere in the image. Okay, now to get a copyright symbol, this is the hardest thing for me to learn how to do. Um, you use your keyboard on the right side of your keypad, not the numbers up top, but to the right side. And what you do is you click on Alt, you go 0, 1, 6, 9. And let off the Alt button and you get the copyright symbol. Okay, and this is using Windows. I'm not sure if it's the same for the Mac. Since I had the foreground color to black, it does copyright symbol in black. And then I'm going to copyright the year 2010. I'm going to get a space, and then I'm going to make it the L. David Likes. And of course you can put your name in instead of mine for the copyright. A little trick if you want to center the text is to hold down the control key, and then you can just click wherever you want to center the text at. Let's say we want to put it right about there. Okay, we've centered the text. Okay, now what you want to do is go into layer, layer style, bevel, and emboss. Okay, and see how the text has changed. Uh, it's got more of an embossed look. And you can change some stuff in here to make it look different. I usually just go to the default setting. Use all kinds of things you can go around and change it with. Okay, and I click on OK. Okay, the last thing I want to do is, now that I have two layers here, the original layer and the text layer with effects, is click on the text layer, go up to the blending mode, and we're going to click soft light. And see how that just softened it? And this is a little too bold for me still, so I'm going to even soften it more. Go over to the layers palette and cut back the opacity to whatever amount you'd like. And also there's two opacities. One is the total text layer opacity, the other one is just the inside. So you can actually change the fill opacity if you want to lighten it as well. And there you have it. Now this is in a layer, and you would want to flatten it if you want to make a picture, or if you save it to JPEG, it's going to flatten anyway. But I would suggest that you save the first image as, do a save it as a Photoshop PSD file. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and save it as a PSD file. And the reason for that is that if you want to copy this layer to, or this copyright um, watermark to any other pictures, then you can just open up this particular picture in the PSD format. If you want to print it, you just, you know, make a separate save as a JPEG, and it'll flatten the image. But if you want to open another image and put it in, you don't have to redo this. For example, okay, let's say I want to open another image. Let's see if I can find, let's see, another image here. Oh, that's the one I have here. So, here we go. Now we have another image. Okay, so I've got two images open. I'm going to click here and drag it over so I can see both of them. All I got to do is go down to my, make sure you're on the move tool, click the first image, which I clicked over here in the corner, and you can see the text. Okay, so now I'm just going to get the text and drag it up onto the second image, and it just automatically opens in the second image. So I'm going to in the second image, you can see now I did a vertical, and it's not, you can still click it around, move it, but it's not quite going to show my whole name. So what you do is you make sure you're on the text layer, and we're going to do an edit free transform. Okay, and in this case, I can drag it over the side and make it smaller, and drag it out to where, you know, whatever size I want, make it a little bit bigger there. The other thing I noticed, okay, and then, oh, of course you could turn it if you wanted to do that. Click on the side, on a corner. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it for now. Okay, and let's say that's what you want, and you leave it there. Okay, so we go click on the move tool and apply. Now, in this image, it's a little too light, so I want to darken it up. So I go back to my opacity, and I can bring it up a little bit so it looks a little better. That was the oval, or the, not the oval, but the total opacity. I'm going to crank up the fill a little bit. I like that. That's about right. And that's how you use the watermark. Really very simple. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm Dave. David Likes Photography.